Okay, welcome to this live session of WP Force. So today we're going to take you through building websites using Claude Code and Antigravity. It might be a short or a long session, I don't know. But yeah, the goal today is not to finish the website immediately, but to show you the process of how it goes, because finishing the website might take long. So we are going to plan and structure the project so that we see how we can integrate Claude Code and Antigravity. Yeah, in this workflow, Antigravity is the main environment since Antigravity supports anthropic models, including Claude in public preview. You can use Claude in that environment to drive the build process. So first thing you need to do, can share my screen. Yeah, so the first thing you need to do, I have prepared this short process for you guys. So the first thing you need to do is to download Antigravity. So Antigravity, you're going to download it in antigravity.google. So this is where you're going to download Antigravity. Then on the official Antigravity site, which is this one. So you can download from Mac if you're a Mac user, or Windows if you're a Windows user. After you download it, it will appear like this, and it will tell you to open a folder. So mine, I'm going to use this folder that I'm going to open. So we want to build a demo site for a WP Force website agency. So this is a web design agency, so we want to build a demo website for it, and we are going to do it step by step. Am I still sharing my screen?
Yes, you're sharing a screen.
Okay. So after opening Antigravity, you need to add Claude Code. So you are going to go to extensions. You search for Claude Code. You then install. After installing, it will request you to connect it with your account, and once you've done that, it will be connected here, and you can use it from here. So you'll have Claude here and your work files here. So I've already given Claude my company brand guidelines and the company logo, so it should know what I need to do and what it needs to expect from me. So from here, I'm going to give Claude a prompt that it needs to do on what it needs to work on. So this will be the prompt. You are an expert web developer and designer specializing in creating modern, responsive, high-performance website. Create a complete project planning package for one-page web design agency website for WP Force. So if you want many pages, like a multi-page website, you just replace this with multi. Yeah. So the first thing is always do not build the website first yet. We want to plan. So first create a clear website structure, a page section breakdown, a content requirement list, a UI UX consideration list, a technical implementation plan. Then finally a Claude.md file that captures project rules, designs, standards, technical constraints, and build instructions. So this Claude.md is very important. This is the brain of the project. So the website will be built with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So the requirements. So you have to give Claude the full structure of what you want in the project. So the requirements: use WP-Force brand colors from the brand guidelines, modern, clean, and animated design, mobile friendly, SEO optimized, semantic HTML5, proper meta tags, structured data markup, accessible markup, fast loading, Flexbox or grid layout, vanilla JavaScript for interactivity, lazy loading where relevant, navigation bar, hero section, main content area, and footer. Well commented and organized code. After creating the initial plan, read the plan file, and interview me in detail using the Ask User question tool about literally anything: technical, implementation, UI, UX, concern, trade-off, etc. It's also another important part of the code where from the questions, it's going to give you all the clarity that you need. So do not build the website first, only prepare the plan and the Claude.md file in detail. You can make suggestions too. It's always good to let AI also to make suggestions for you where necessary. So we are going to copy this, come back here and place it here. So for it just to know our brand guideline, uh, we need to tag it where it is, uh, create a complete clear structure, use from the brand guidelines. So from here, I'm just going to tag it so that it knows the brand guidelines. Yeah. Then I put it in plan mode so that it plans for us, and we wait for it to finish. Uh, so it's going to take a while. Yeah, so right now, Claude is not writing the website, right? It is planning the project. So this usually takes a while. It might take a while, but it's a very important stage for this. Yeah, you can now see it's creating the Claude.md file. And it's getting ready to interview me now. So we are going to answer the questions. So the question number one is, what style of hero section do you prefer for the landing page? So we have the animated gradient background. We have the abstract geometric shapes, floating circle dots, and pattern echoing the circular logo. Modern flowing gradient animation using the brand colors. We have the clean minimal with the illustration. We have the bold typographic focus. I just go with the first one. So how should the navigation bar behave on scroll? Sticky with backdrop blur, hide on scroll, sticky with background change. Again, just go with the recommended. What level of animations intensity do you want? Styled, subtle, and professional. Yeah, just take that one. Should we implement a dark mode toggle for the website? Mm, yeah, let's do a dark mode. Submit. Yeah, the interview process always takes long. I know they are going to have more questions. Do you have actual content ready? Testimonials, company copy, or should we use the well crafted placeholder content? Yeah, use a placeholder content. So which sections should be included on the one page site? So we have the hero, about, services, and portfolio. Yeah, you can take this one, art process, how we work. Yeah, this one is also good. Testimonials is also good. Don't think we need team section. Then we have form section. What should the content form do when submitted? Visual validation only. Show the validation state and success message. Yeah, you can just use that one for now because it's not a real project that we want to do. It's just a demo site. How many portfolio work items should be displayed? 4 is okay. Then we submit. Okay, for the animated gradient background with the hero, which color combination from the brand palette do you prefer? Green to blue, green to purple, dark with green. Okay, let's go with green to blue since this is our main colors. What service categories should be featured? Okay, Uh-huh. You can use that one. You can use that one. Testimonials. How should the testimonial be displayed? Auto sliding cars. And this is always my best option. It's logo format. Yeah, always prefer the ones they usually recommend. Next, what's your preference for the scroll triggered animation approach? Intersection observer. CSS only minimal. Just go with this one. Should we include a cookie, consent banner, or privacy notice? No. How should the back to top button behave? Okay. It's only back to top. Any specific concerns or consideration should know about prioritize performance, prioritize visual impact, balanced approach, performance. Yeah, this intervention is always done, but it's always worth it. So we have this plan that it has created for us. Just accept it. I told it to not create the website, but hmm, I wanted the website to be created on Antigravity. It's okay. The reason why we create the website in Antigravity is to save tokens. on both Claude and Antigravity, but since you can do both, but it's okay. But for a big website, yeah, you can make it to stop and start creating the website here. But since this is just a one-page website, yeah, we can just continue from Claude with Claude from here. Yeah, so maybe the major changes now you can be doing it from anti-gravity, from the anti-gravity agent. I can see some already created the Claude.md file. So this is the brain. As I showed you earlier, this was the brain of the project. It has the project overview, which we had specified to be a one-page web design agency website for WForce. Yeah, it specifies the colors, what to use, the typography, inter, the font sizes that we need to have, the design standards, transitions, technical constraints. Yeah, everything that this website is supposed to be having is indicated in the cloud.md. So using this cloud.md, even if you go to any other agent, it will definitely create the website the way you want it. Yeah, that's the advantage of having this cloud.md file first before doing any other thing. Yeah, so it's already created the CSS files. Now it's now creating the index.html, the real website. Yeah, it's now completed the website. You can see this is a very simple website, but it has taken quite a while because of all the process that we've gone through, which is very important that we go through all those process. Okay, the website is now complete. Let's go and see how the website looks like. Mm, yeah, this is what it came up with. Yeah, the services, the work. So in a multi-page website, all these will be different pages, like the services page, our work, the process, the contact. Yeah, and that's it from this side. So if you want to do more changes, because this one I'm sure it has taken like some tokens, can now just change to Antigravity now. The Antigravity agent. As long as it can read the Claude.md, you can just start by telling it to refer to Claude.md and turn this into a multi-page website or something like that. From here, there are many models that you can use. We have the Gemini, we have the Gemini High, Gemini Pro, Low, we have the Flash, we have the Claude and GPT. Yeah, I think that's it for today's session. I don't think I have any other, but that's how you can build a simple website just from a simple prompt like that. Yeah, but if you want a fast result, you can just tell it to build your website that does A, B, and C without any more thing. But if you want an exact result of what you want, yeah, that prompt for interview is very important for you to have that. Yes, that's it for me from today. And thank you for joining.